In this video, we're going to be going over some of the basic fundamentals of achieving a proper handgun grip. Alright, so all these firearms are clear, they're unloaded, and they've been checked. For this video, we're going to use the Glock 19. It's a very popular firearm for concealed carry, home defense, sports shooting, all sorts of things. But we have some other firearms that we'll be using here as well. So, first thing I'm going to do, this weapon's already been checked. First thing is to achieve a nice high grip. That means getting the webbing of my thumb up there high on the grip, right below the slide. So that way the firearm is fully seated in the palm of my hand and I have the most ability to wrap my fingers around it and get it as high up in alignment with my bone structure as possible. Then I'm going to make sure that my thumbs are forward. So both my dominant hand here, my thumb is forward. It's not up and it's not down, wrapped around the firearm grip like this. Then on my support hand is going to feed right in to the space left there by my dominant hand, and my fingers are going to wrap around, and again, my thumb is going to be forward, resting on the frame. It makes a nice, stable shooting position. Now, with revolvers and thumbs, you want to make sure that your thumbs are not forward of the cylinder. A blast comes from here that can really hurt your hands. I think Hickok 45 did a video where a hot dog split apart. So you want to make sure that, again, you have that nice high pistol grip, fingers wrapped around, and thumbs on a revolver. You want to kind of stay behind the cylinder so you can actually cross over your thumbs here. That'd be more of the recommended grip. You can also go fingers straight, but you got to make sure they're not too far forward on that cylinder. Next thing we're going to do is apply equal pressure from both arms. That way we get about 50% from the right arm, about 50% from the left arm, and that provides a nice bracing position, and we're not pushing the muzzle of the firearm one way or the other, which would affect our accuracy negatively. We're going to make sure that our finger is straight and off the trigger until we're ready to fire. So if we're at the range, we're keeping our firearm pointed in a safe direction downrange. When we are ready to fire, we can bring that trigger finger into the trigger guard, and we want to use the pad of our finger here. You don't want to go back here on the knuckle area too much, because what that's going to do is cause you to pull the trigger one way or the other. So if you're right-handed, when you're pulling the trigger, you'll end up pulling it to the right, and if you're left-handed, then you're going to end up jerking the trigger to the left like that. So keep the finger straight and off the trigger till we're ready to fire, then placing that pad on the trigger, we're going to press the trigger backwards till we make that break and the weapon is fired. So those are the basics of a proper handgun grip. If you enjoyed this video, found it to be valuable, like, comment, and share it with a friend. We'd love to know your thoughts on achieving a good pistol grip. That's it for today. So until next time, keep calm and return fire.